We're here at Walmart, Honolulu, Hawaii, and we're about to go inside, get the ingredients that we need. We're going to show you how to do the beautiful art of jarring. Our friends from Ina-pickle has agreed to help us show you how to intro jarred foods, and we're going to do, in particular, bread and butter pickles. The average household throws away $500 a year on wasted food. We're going to show you not only how to save that $500 a year, we're going to show you how to increase it by making your own product. Let's go on in. So as I mentioned, we're in the Honolulu Walmart. We're inside the canning aisle for the goods. What I mean by canning, just to let anybody out there who doesn't know, is that you're going to take your own fresh food and you're going to put it into a can, or a jar in this case, and we're going to seal it in an appropriate way. We're going to show you how to do those sorts of things so you have this knowledge for the future. But we're going to show you the cost effectiveness of doing it this way. So we're going to buy the 1 pint jars, the whole mouth pint jars from Walmart here, and we're going to buy a few cases of these. You notice that the price each is $10.63, and we'll factor that in later on in the video to show you the math breakdown. Canning can be fun and an effective way to save yourself some money and some time, and to make a few things for your friends. So we have to pick up a couple of pounds of sugar, or bags of sugar rather. We're going to get this sugar at $7.78, and then as an alternative, we also have Splenda, the sweetener. So if you're diabetic, or your friends are diabetic, or you just don't like sugar, sweetener. And this bag of sweetener, you can see right here, is $6.84. Okay, so this is where it gets a little more intense for everybody. We are going to be making bread and butter pickles. I don't know if you know what those are, but my grandfather's recipes, what we're using, and we're picking up the supplies that we need to continue on with our adventures in jarring. See behind me, we've got some spices that we're going to buy. The owner of Ina-pickle is going to be helping us tomorrow after I not reveal her secret ingredients, but here they are. And here are some of the prices that they cost. $1.48. And we'll break the prices down to you on the receipt once we're done, but for the sake of her, I don't want to give you too much of that info. We've also got some vinegars that we're going to use. We've got a white vinegar, we've got an apple cider vinegar, we've got a rice vinegar. These are about $2.68. How much did you say? $2.48? Alright, and so now we're at the checkout stand, and these are all the things we've accumulated during the video. As you can see, we're getting everything together. We're going to pull it up on the receipt so we can break down the price for you, show you everything exactly what it's going to cost and how much we're going to make. We're in Chinatown. This is day 2 of our excursion to teach you guys how to do your own jarring. We're going to get our vegetables down here in Chinatown, where you can find everything that you need. Okay, so like I said already, we're in Chinatown. We're doing some shopping for our vegetables. What we're looking for is cucumbers and Maui onions, Japanese cucumbers in particular, because we're making our bread and butter pickles. You saw earlier, we were a little farther up the road, and they were 99 cents a pound. Well, we found some for 79 cents a pound. So we're going to look through this pile of cucumbers and see what we can find that's good. What we're looking for is nice, crisp vegetable that's not scarred or marked on the outside. You want the skins to look good, because for our bread and butter pickles, we leave the skins on. So we're just going to fill this bag up with some nice looking cucumbers. Don't be afraid to be too particular. You're not going to hurt their feelings. I'll just place into your cost. So, the reason why we're doing this is because, of course, we're trying to show you the cost effectiveness of jarring your own foods versus buying already jarred food. So, we're coming down to buy in wholesale bulk. So we buy our produce from local farmers. You can find all kinds of fresh produce down here in Chinatown for real good prices. There are a whole bag of jalapenos for $10. Not for our pickles, but for some other things. Okay. Say again, $1.15 a pound, Maui sweet onion. Say it again right now. Okay, $1.15 a pound, Maui sweet onion. Like 7.79 pounds. Okay, so we're getting ready to pay for all the cucumbers we just bought. She's weighing them out. Again, we said they're 79 cents a pound. We've got 4 bags of them here. We're going to pay for them. I don't want to be in this video and get the rest of our stuff. Go. Like this. As you can see, I'm buying the products right now. Alright, so we're here in Ina-pickle commercial kitchen. We are washing our hands to start with soap and water, of course. A big mistake that people like to make is after they wash their hands, they like to reach for the knob and turn it off. We don't do that here. Okay, so we've got all the produce that we bought earlier at Chinatown, if you remember. This nice, beautiful stack of produce here. We are going to start with the cucumbers. Like I said, we're making bread and butter pickles. That's all we're going to show you. So this one's already been washed, but of course you want to wash the rest of them before you use them. Recall we got these at 79 cents a pound. So we're going to start breaking these down. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw them on ice after we're done getting them cut up. We've got our Maui sweet onions here. You recall we bought those there as well. Ina-pickle, the owner prefers to use sweet onions, so she's got sweet Maui onions. So these were $1.15 a pound. They were more expensive than your typical onion, but a regular onion works just as well. Just depends on your taste. Okay, so now that we've got all of our cucumbers sliced, you know, we did about maybe a couple centimeters thick. We've also cut down some onions. We cut them whole so that we get nice big rings out of them, just like this. And of course, these were pre-washed before we cut them. We're going to stick these onions into here. This right here is a cooler that we set up that has a drain spout, because what we're going to do is we're going to salt these real good. We're going to ice them, and then that way when we're ready to take them off, we can just strain it out of the bottom. So let's get our onions in here. As you can see, we finally finished stirring in our salt, getting everything ready. We topped it with ice, and we're going to let this sit for 2 hours. And while I'm waiting for these to set up where we want them, I'm going to help my friends at Ina-pickle create some more of their fabulous jar foods, and we'll be back. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we're continuing on with our saga of making our pickles. What we've done here is we've brought a pan of water to boil, and we've taken the jars and the lids off and placed them into the pan to boil to get hot. It's an important step. You have to have your jars hot if you want them to seal when you're done with your final product. We've taken our Japanese cucumbers that we let cure with the onions. We put those cucumbers and onions into this pot here. We're going to add some vinegar to it, and we're going to add some secret spices as well. And we're going to let that boil just until it's hot, and once it becomes hot, we're going to take these jars out and we're going to scoop it into the jar, top it off, and you'll have something similar to this for a finished product. So, for our cost analysis, to wrap all of this up for you, we have done it according to 36 jars. We bought 3 cases for our 17 pounds of Japanese cucumbers and our 3 pounds of onions. The 36 jars cost $31.89 for all of them, so that's 89 cents a jar. The vinegar was $4.98. That's 14 cents a jar. The salt was 4 cents a jar. All the spices combined gave us a total of 39 cents a jar. And the sugar was 22 cents, and the cucumbers were 38 cents, and the onions were 10 cents. So we came to a grand total of $1.77 a jar. The jars are available through Ina-pickle online, Ina-pickle.com, and you can check the prices there and all the different products they make and see if anything suits you and your liking. The jars in the store, I know you've probably seen them before. They range anywhere from $4.60 upward to $6 per jar of pickle. So now you can make your own at $1.77 a jar. So just can it.